up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here with another video, ladies and gentlemen. And today, hey, we back on the Burden catalog. Look like the homie dropped a banger a few days ago. Haven't heard it. My family threw it to me. Said, hey, you gotta react to this one. So this is another alley-oop that y'all got me. Somebody said a screen. I crept back door baseline. You lobbed it from, top of the three, corner, elbow. You threw it up. Nobody saw me. Just like when LeBron jumped over John Lucas, Miami Heat versus Chicago Bulls, if you've seen that game. First time to the channel, welcome. Get on in here, man. Hit the like button for me if you could. Get comfortable. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. We're just trying to spread love, spread positive vibes, and kill the narratives that are spreading through the world. We are just spirits encased in human flesh, trying to figure out this thing called life and listen to some fire music while we edit. So if you like what you hear, share this video far and wide.
I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that they clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, I'll never comply. They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye. Die fighting for the movement. Yeah. What if people would've listened? How you like the cost of living? How that inflation hit? When you make all that money, then gotta go spend it. How you disagree with my last song? How you breathe with that mask on? Being levels for the propaganda. Why can't the culture ain't last long?
I had to pause that right there. Have y'all seen the news about that guy in Louisville who shot that Democratic guy that was running for Democratic something in Louisville? He walked in and just popped him. This is what critical race theory is going to keep producing. It's teaching white people, regardless if they're Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Christian, atheist, any of that, it's teaching that they're your enemy. And you're sitting these kids in classrooms for years straight, teaching them that they're their enemy, and you're expecting them not to lash out in this angry way. I encourage everybody to speak out against critical race theory. It isn't teaching actual history. There was black history before 1619. We weren't just slaves and that's it. So if you're going to try to teach history, then you have to teach it from a whole historical context. But this isn't what this is. This is a Marxist takeover that we have to stand up and we have to acknowledge. And if we don't speak against it, it's going to get worse. This won't be the only guy who's just shooting out of anger. We have to teach the truth that black, white, yellow, green, blue, brown, we all can accomplish anything. We all have no limits in life. But if you keep letting the government make you sheep and tell you that they're enemies, this is going to get ugly. So as patriots, as fellow Americans, we have to stand together and speak up, or it's going to get nasty in this thing.
It was all a distraction, just some manipulation through the media. Different channels, same narrative, same script they've been reading this evening. How the mandates been treating you. Still believe all that shit that they feeding you. We being ran like a communist country. What you expect? Just look at who's leading you. I make music for military-minded mother who ain't backing down. Why these crooked politicians caught in public only get confronted, not smacked around? And how the hell are y'all not in jail after all the evidence that's been found? When you're part of the plan and you push the agenda, I guess anything is allowed. I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up.
Hey, do not comply. And when I say that, I mean from the fullest extent. As men, we have to protect our family. Like if we don't stand up and start speaking against what's going on in the world, man, our children and their children will suffer. At some point, we got to ignore the sheep and figure out how to get to the root. That's why I look at so many people, like if you've ever read the book, The Spook Who Sat by the Door, there shouldn't be one way to infiltrate a system and tear it down. That's why I look at anything that's, if they're trying to get a mass movement, it's not going to work. Because if you read The Art of War, man, real G's move in silence. If we really are trying to accomplish something and tear a system down, we ain't talking about it. So that's why I look at the Black Lives Matter and all these mainstream movements, they all have been fraudulent. They're not trying to help nobody. They're trying to distract people while they steal money.
Before it's too late, you know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know the Biden that they clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, I'll never comply. They gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them.
Let's talk about those crack pipes for racial equality in Black History Month, though. Let's go, Brandon.
Goodbye, die fighting for the movement. I don't agree with this. I know you seeing this. I know what freedom is. I know what scheming is. This ain't America. Look how they treating us. It's like the government really want people to stop. Epstein was executed in a cell where the Maxwell case was muted. Your favorite celebrities you think are heavenly really ain't nothing but Lucifer's weaponry. And welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah, like why are we more worried about Joe Rogan than we are about Jeffrey Epstein and all these young kids that be getting taken advantage of? We live in a sick world. And these politicians are some weirdos, man. It's time to expose the frauds.
Everything you never thought it was. You can have anything that you ever wanted. If you sell your soul, then you keep it anonymous. What they teaching y'all children in school? Obey what they say and follow the rules. Surrender your rights and it'll be cool. I will not comply. Now what you gonna...
One more thing. School teaches you how to think. It does not teach you what to think. No, school tells you what to think. It doesn't teach you how to think. You have to comply and agree with everything that's in front of you. And I'm a firm believer no two people should have the same thought process. We're all individuals. We all come out of our moms one by one. My brain is different than my guy Burden's. My brain is different than everyone watching this video. We all are unique geniuses, but these school systems try to mold us into one type of human being. Unplug from the matrix and stay true to that voice inside of you. That voice inside of you, that's that God. That's that pure spirit. That's where your infinite intelligence comes from.
I don't really give a damn who I offend. Always something new, the people never win. Why they talking lockdown yet again? Who gon' really stand and fight until the end? Who really calling the shots and writing the words on Biden's little teleprompter? Telling him what he's telling us when he's messing up so they get him on. I was made in the USA, land of the what, home of the what. It really don't feel like that these days. Y'all following sheep, I follow my gut. I will not comply with these mandates. Y'all do what they say, I do what I want. Better step up before it's too late. You know where to find me, I'm up in the front. What you turn on the news is useless. I feel like I'm about to lose it. I know that Biden that ain't clueless, but they know what the hell they doing. I'll never comply, they gon' have to come and shoot me. I never comply, I'll tell them goodbye and die fighting for the movement.
Shout out Anonymous. Do not comply. Hey, he said, who's behind that teleprompter? We said, Obama back there. We know that. Joe Biden is Obama 2.0. Obama was the hardest drug dropped on now I used to say black America, but all America. Obama was the hardest drug dropped on America since crack and cocaine. He's froze everybody. Look at the percentage of the vote he got, and look how the world has been ever since. And then you can say, oh, you supposed to love Barack Obama. I go look up who his mentor was. And then when you find out his mentor was the leader of the Hawaii Communist Party, come holler at me. Because who would have knew Obama was down with the commies? I wouldn't have knew that. You know, when you look through history, man, a lot of these movements have been manipulated. Malcolm X talked about how the March on Washington was staged. Everybody thinks, but nobody thinks, because they swear they know history. They swear that they know history. And that's why I say you can't comply, because we all been lied to in a crazy, ridiculous way. Man, I was reading about Jack Johnson yesterday. I don't know if you know who Jack Johnson is. He was a boxer. He was born in, I believe it said, he was born in 1878. Jack Johnson was. And this is a quote I saw from him yesterday. This is how the world is so fraudulent, man. He said, I remember growing up with a gang of boys, white boys, and I never felt victimized or excluded. As I grew up, the white boys were my friends. They were my pals. I ate with them. I played with them. I slept at their homes. Their mothers gave me cookies. I was never taught that a white person was supreme to me. This man was born in 1878 and says this. 1878, right? And here we are in 2022 talking about white supremacy. That's why I say it's fraudulent. And that's why I say nobody really reads. Nobody. Because nobody can tell you, well, not nobody. Like Jesse Lee Peterson say, not all, but most. The original Civil Rights Act was in 1876, signed by a Republican president. And it was signed to stop blacks, but also white Republicans from being lynched in the South. But once again, when we don't know history, we just repeat what's on TV. That's why I say turn the TV off. Because it's all a lie. Literally, it's all a lie. And let's think hypothetically if there was white supremacy. Or if there was black supremacy. Would it be, if I was in charge, would black supremacy be for everybody? Hell no. It'd be for me and my homies. So this concept that every white person is involved in white supremacy, it's been poor white people from the beginning of time. Poverty knows no color, hard times know no color, but the government is manipulating you. And we got to wake up. We got to disconnect, unplug from the matrix, because there's too many sheep that's like, yeah, all white people are rich. All white people have just been holding me down. Like, no, that's not true. And if that's true, that's the white president said, if you don't vote for me, you aren't black. So who's more of a superiority complex? The average poor white person who's just trying to take care of their family and make ends meet? Or this guy who can sit on TV and say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? Because I don't feel like the average person is worried about skin color. They're trying to pay their bills and take care of their children and get to the next paycheck. That's it. But the media wants you in a state of anxiety, depression, fear, all of that. Take back your power. We are extremely powerful beings, and where attention goes, energy flows. So put your energy into something positive, something that'll pay huge dividends in your life. Don't put your energy into some negativity. Turn it off. Be positive. Drink water. Take vitamins. Go out in the sun. Take your bare feet and put them in the grass. Do some grounding. Do some yoga. Stretch. Enjoy the beautiful life around you. Because life is a lot better than what the media tries to make it seem. I promise. Fire Track by Burden. Spread love. Spread positive vibes. Keep speaking your truth. And the more you speak your truth, you unconsciously motivate others to do the same.